Yes, sir. I ain't even gonna hold you guys. You see it. You see it. Kobe 6 Pro. Size 13, my size. This is the box. You can see the scale on the box. Yeah, buddy. And I'm excited about these. So excited about these that I already wore these already. Super dope, man. I got that exclusive access. When I got it, I was hyped about it. I read what it required. I fit the criteria. And I made it. And I got it. After striking out so many times on all the Kobe's, here it is right here. Bam. The Kobe 6, man. Reverse. That's what they're calling them. But we all know that they're called reverse Grinches. Anthony Davis had these like, I want to say a couple years back already, like way well before they were even, pushed out to the masses like that. Anthony Davis was the first one to have them. And I seen him, I was like, oh, he got some PEs, some Kobe PEs. But other than that, man, I do have them right here. I have them in hand, man, and super, super amazing, man. What I want to talk about real quick is about when I first seen the Kobe 6. I was actually working at Foot Locker, and I wasn't into them, man. You know what I mean? I didn't really like the colorways. It's because my vision in my mind was already set on Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So it was already just locked in and focused on the Jordans. So when I seen the Kobe 6, I was like, oh, these Kobe's? I was like, man, low top shoes. Like I'm used to the mid top, things like that. You know what I mean? And I didn't really appreciate them until a certain time, a certain frame, and he was still alive when I did start to appreciate him. And I was like, oh, okay, came out with the Grinch. So those pretty cool lime green shoes. Because before that, wasn't nobody hooping in lime green shoes. I can tell you that right now. Wasn't nobody balling in lime green shoes. Now Damian Lillard got a lime green. Giannis got a lime green. LeBron got a lime green. Like all these people are doing lime green PEs. Looking like NBA Jam holding the turbo down. So either he was red or lime green. You know what I'm saying? Or flashing. So whatever. But no one was hooping in the lime green shoes until Kobe brought out the Grinches. And it wasn't a distraction for him. It was different for everybody else, but it wasn't a distraction for him because he was so locked in on the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, when I first seen him, I was like, man, I was playing college ball too. And I was like, I don't really, they cool, they all right. But I'm used to hooping in J's and, you know what I mean? Like different type of sneakers. So, but other than that, man, yeah, you got your Venom scale. So it says right here in the front, Venomum or whatever it is. I forget what it says. Phenomenon. There we go. So Phenomenon that it says right here. And then you have your scales, your snake scales right there. What I didn't understand, or I didn't think that it was gonna have that, see where it's dark red in the center, and then it's like a stronger red, more vibrant on the right and the left side of the midsole or the side panels. I didn't really think it was gonna be that way. And the Grinches, I never had the Grinches on feet, but I always seen them and they never looked like this to me. But I guess it is what it is. So, but yeah, then you just have a regular, like they just put a stencil here, a piece before they even, sew all this together and glued it or whatever they did. Because it's really magnificent, man. You have your heel cup right here, your heel cup counter, and it's plastic, but it gets really hard right here at the base. And then you have this kind of like a sheen look, but it's not too cheesy, but it flows correctly with the sneaker. But the ankle fits wearably in here. The Nike Zoom, like, is really good. You can see it's very squishy. It fits good in most of your feet, almost like a foam posit as far as going to the bottom of them, because I already wore them before. And yeah, man, I already knew these was going straight on feet. I had the chance to get all the other Kobe 6s, well, majority of them, when I was working at Foot Locker, but then I just skipped on them. And then, other Kobe's I grabbed that I liked that was like more mid-top, things like that. But the 6s I really wasn't into But the phenomenon, the clothing I was into, like the gear was cool, you know, because he was all about training. So the gear, the clothing and the shirts, they were geared towards training. So they was dry fit, but they was big and tall. You know what I mean? So these days, it's hard to find big and tall. I'm 6'6". You know, it's hard to find a big and tall clothing that you could really rock with, you know, that you can really train with and all that. So, but yeah, it only came with these laces here. I have the LeBron Christmas, and from those sneakers, I grabbed the orange laces out of there, and I had them in, but I took them out. So this is how they look right here. So I'll put them next to the sneakers so you can actually see it. So boom, just like that. See how it just matches? So it's like a solar red almost. So this kind of solar red matches with the midsole here with that. So, and they actually have reflection pieces in there, which makes it look a little different. Not like the best, but you know, it's cool if I want to go all red. But if it didn't have all that, you know, reflective pieces in there, it might be tight, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the Kobe 6s feels good, man. And the inside, you can see it's satin. You know what I'm saying? Your sneaker or your foot slides right in. You know, you got a good pair of socks on, it's going to go right in. Not the ones with the holes in it. You know, the green reminds me of the Grinches. It's a little bit brighter on camera, but not on camera. It's not as bright, but it's like, it's a different green. It's not this green that's showing that looks yellow. It's like a real neon green. Like if the light's off, you're going to be able to see it. It's that bright. But it doesn't glow in the dark. This shoe does not glow in the dark at all. So then you got your Kobe sign right there at the top on the tongue with the satin. And then you got your mesh for breathability in the sneaker. And it's just, it flows well, man. If you ever had the 6s and you're, you know, the rounding off part like this, like heel strike to toe is really good. You know, if you're hooping, you know, you're doing transition moves and things like that. You know, you got your counter here, you know, not, you know, preventing from rolling ankles and stuff like that. I was real big on that when I was in college. So, but other than that, man, I just want to show you guys the sneaker, man. Super dope. You know, hopefully I can eventually get the Mamba sneakers. I tried to hit them, man. Obviously, you know, they were limited, so, you know what I mean? And couldn't get it, but it's all good. I ended up getting these, and I ended up getting, you know, the Gratitudes, which is cool. I'll do those, probably end up doing those next, which everybody already seen 1,000 times. It's just me behind on my videos, but other than that, we're going to get it, man. Stay blessed, stay prayed up. I'm out.
I put myself on, Jesus I bang, all of the blessings got range, no need for restraint, no need for restraint.